I gotta reach down inside myself for this one. YouTube, what is y'all doing? That's my first time saying it with over 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate y'all for watching, you know, liking, commenting, and subscribing. It's you know, it's working. I see an upward trajectory of the videos, you know, the likes, the comments, all that stuff. So shout out to everybody who's been supporting. Today, what do we have planned? Let's jump right into it. So today, I got my beautiful GSF in the garage. We are gonna be working on this car. I got something that I wanna show y'all, something I wanna talk to y'all about. It is a mod for this car, but it's not one that you were probably expecting. It's not one I was expecting to do, but a company reached out to me and asked if I would do this. And, you know, I'm gonna just be fully transparent. I agreed. So today we're gonna be installing something on this car. I gotta keep it a buck with y'all. I don't really know what to expect with this item that I'm installing on this car. I don't know how it's gonna go. Slightly reluctant. I'm gonna be optimistic about this thing. Let me show y'all what it is. Let me just show you what it is. So on the trunk of the GS, I got a box here. You can see it's got my name on there. I think that says USA and China. Ask me how I know it's because I looked it up. Inside of this thing, we have a device. The device is called a wind booster. This is pretty much what you get in the box when you open this guy up. So here we are. We have what you call a wind booster. Let me see if I can explain to y'all what this is. Basically, I don't know if y'all ever heard of a pedal commander. Basically, that's a device that sits between the pedal of your car and the ECU. So it intercepts the signal from the pedal to the ECU, and it basically magnifies it. So basically what that gives you is better throttle response. It's not actually making the car faster. It's like this mind game where you think the car is faster because you're not physically having to press the pedal as hard to get as much performance out of the car. It's a lot of people that use these things for different applications. One thing about the GSF is that it has really long gears. So you gotta rev the GSF out to get like a lot of the power. It's like they were trying to go towards fuel saving a little bit, but still give you some fun. And to elaborate on that more, I actually compared my GSF to my brother's GS350. He has like a 2013, I believe. If y'all wanna see that comparison, like, let me know in the comment and I'll do that. But basically, when they reached out to me, they said, hey, we got this device we want you to review. We'll send it to you and do a video on your channel. Which car would you like to put it on? I thought about the IS350, and I can't do the GS400 because that's drive-by cable, so don't think that would have worked. And I thought about you doing it on my wife's truck, but then I was like, nah, let's just do the GSL. I'm plugging in basically what is a Chinese pedal commander into my GSL. So yes, this is what you see in the box when you get it. I'm not sure, can I open this? Yes. So this is the device. It's pretty small. I don't know how I'm gonna install this yet or if I'm leaving it in the car. I'm just trying it out. I'm doing a review. Everything in here seems pretty quality. I think one of these, if you're gonna buy one of these new, I think it might cost you around $200 to get one of these. And we got some cables here. Oh no, that looks like an iPhone connector. Y'all know I don't use iPhone, so we'll have to figure that out. Worst come to worst, I can use my wife's phone. She's an iPhone user. Got some zip ties in here, and there's also an app that you can use to, I guess, integrate with this thing. So basically, I'm gonna try and install this in the car, and we'll see how the car drives. This isn't going to be a real technical review. I'm not gonna like time my 0 to 60 and all of that stuff to see if it's making a difference, because I feel like it doesn't actually make the car faster, it makes it feel faster. So my goal here is to demonstrate that feeling of how great this thing works or doesn't work as best as I can in this video. Judging by the looks of it, it looks like a pretty solid product, I would say. I got no complaints about the product itself in terms of its presentation and how it looks. So I'm gonna see how to get this thing installed, read some directions, and then I'm gonna jump into it. All right, YouTube, I gotta be brutally honest with this thing right now. Unfortunately, we might not be able to get this to work. This connector, I don't know, it's like it might be in here upside down or something. Like, it doesn't actually line up with the pedal connector that's in the GSF. It doesn't line up, so the connectors don't actually work. I could probably make this work if I like modified it, because you can see it has these holes on each side, and you can see where it was actually hitting where I was trying to plug it in if it focuses. So, not gonna say anything bad about the product. This is a bit unfortunate. I don't know, I might try and still make it work. I'll reach out to them and let them know, you know, you sent me a product that's not really working with my car. I just want this to be a brutally honest video about this type of stuff. This could happen with any company, but it's really unfortunate that, you know, you asked me to review a product and then you send me something that doesn't work. So I'm not gonna say it doesn't work yet. I might play around with the connector and see if I can get it to work. If not, I'll probably just reach out to them and be like, hey, I can't get this to work in my car. This connector does not line up, so let's see what happens. I also don't really want to try and force it on there. Like, my car is way more important than getting this to work, so I'm definitely not gonna damage my car trying to get this in. But it looks like if I could like maybe get a screwdriver or something in there and cut these out a little bit more. Cut these out a little bit more, maybe I could get this to actually fit. Alright, so update. After working the plastic some, I think I might have enough leverage in there to maybe get this thing to go over the connector. I don't think this is the wrong connector. I just think they might have installed it wrong. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. All right, YouTube, let me get y'all in here and show you what we got. So don't know how well you can see that. I got this cord right here coming from the piece. Oh, it's really hard to get in here. Anyway, you got this module that's hanging right here that plugs into the top of the pedal, and the other part, get this out of the way, the other part, which was this iPhone connector, actually plugs into the device itself. So this guy right here, he plugs into there, so I don't actually have to use this for my phone. It looks like you strictly have to use the app. So I'm working on getting that guy downloaded, which he is right here. Let's download him, and then we can plug this up and see if it's actually working. I did have to bend that connector quite a bit to get it to fit. I just bent it on the sides and it seemed to work. So I'm gonna start the car up and see if I can get this thing working. All right, so I got everything hooked up. I would love to walk out through the steps on how I got this hooked up, but I honestly don't know what I just did. I need to read about these modes and see what each one of them do before I start running the car. So I'm gonna do that next and give y'all an update on what I find out. All right, so that wasn't hard at all. Here we have all the different types of modes. You got econ mode, anti-slip mode, valet mode. Valet mode might be actually pretty cool for this car if I ever get it valet. So race mode is where you want to be for getting the most out of the car. So yeah, I think I'm just going to run the car and see. I'm going to first make sure my pedal actually works since I've installed this thing. So I'm gonna sit that over to the side. What setting is this on? Right now it's in Sport Plus. Don't know what that does. Let's see if we can. Hopefully we don't close the door because this car is super loud. So hopefully we don't get any error codes. Let me make sure my throttle. It does seem to be working. I need to let this car warm up before I start revving it. So I'm gonna give it some time to warm up and I'll check back in with y'all. All right, YouTube, we are about warmed up. The cord for this guy, I kind of just got him dangling there. Probably push him over this way or something. I'll just leave it where it is. So right now I'm starting the car off in valet mode. I'm gonna start off in valet mode, drive it, pull over, because it says don't change this while you're driving. So I'm gonna start off in valet mode, see how that drives. Then I'm probably gonna move up to sport mode and then race mode. We're gonna see each three and see if I can really tell a difference in the driving characteristics of the car. I'm assuming I will, just from like revving it up a little bit. It seemed like the throttle response was changing, but I don't know. So let's just jump right into it. Let's go for it. All right. Close that garage. Oh. Change it. I hope y'all can see everything pretty well. Let's get out of here. Make sure nobody's coming. Oh, I can tell you right now, the throttle does feel kind of retarded, as in not as responsive. Oh yeah, the throttle does feel like I'm almost to the floor right now. It's not really doing anything. I mean, you can drive it like this, it's definitely moving, but it's not the best. It does feel somewhat delayed. So I'm gonna pull over right here inside of this. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna pull over somewhere up here and change the mode. Let's try moving in, pulling in right here. And I'm gonna change the mode because I can see that that's, you know, you can drive the car like that. I don't know if I really would recommend it. All right, let's see. We're in valet mode now. Then I said I would try sport mode. Sport mode has several different modes. I'm gonna just go all the way up to 9. Looks like it goes from 1 to 9. Let's just go all the way up to 9. Let's see how things change. So I'm gonna try sport mode. I'm gonna try sport mode and normal mode for the car. So it's two modes. It's a mode for this wind booster thing, and it's a mode on the car. So right now we're sport mode on the wind booster, normal mode on the car. And off the bat, I can feel like a huge difference in throttle response. It's like night and day almost. I didn't realize how bad it was until I changed which mode I was in. Yeah, this feels way different. So I'm gonna try and make a right here. Unfortunately, I try to do this during the day, but it's a lot of traffic out here, so we're gonna have to deal with that. So we're gonna try and be as safe as possible. Give me a little bit more room in the way. All right, let's see. Definitely getting more throttle response. So I'm gonna try and put this in the car into sport mode. So now I went into sport plus, so I'm all the way at the top guy right now. I can definitely feel a throttle response increase. Ooh. I don't usually drive this car hard, so it's really hard for me to just like get into it. It's a little straight right here, let's see. Whoa. Definitely feels really responsive. So there is a higher mode for this. You slow it down some. There is a higher mode that's race mode. Right now we're in sport mode. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna just go from this mode and leave the car in sport mode, but I'm gonna put the wind booster in the race mode, and I'm gonna turn around and come back down this street, and I'm gonna see how it feels. But on the wind booster, I'm gonna change this guy to race mode. All right, so we are in race mode now. This is like everything to the max here. We're gonna see how this goes. Ooh, off the top. Whoa, God, I can't even drive this car. Whoa. Jeez. You can barely even drive the car in this mode because it's so touchy. Look at that. This is almost undrivable. Wow, so this would be way too aggressive for me, like on a day-to-day basis. I'm gonna pull over and see if I can turn this down some, because this is barely drivable. Like, I'm probably big toeing it right now. Trying not to like get the car to do too much. Let me put it back in normal mode and see if it's okay. This is a little bit more tame, but it's still like really responsive. I love this car, man. But see, the thing about the GSF is that it doesn't have to be this type of car for you to enjoy it. I'm in Sport Plus on the wind booster and in the car, and I'm gonna make a left right here. Whoa, and I'm gonna just try and give her the beans here. God damn. Car is like way this is a fast car. It's almost scary on these back roads. I really need to get it out on the highway, but I also need to put some gas in her. But yeah, so I'll give y'all my thoughts on this as soon as I get home. So unfortunately my GoPro died on me, so I'm switching over to my phone. But yeah, I had to get my thoughts together on what I actually think about this wind booster thing. So a lot of y'all gonna look at it and probably be like, you're basically reviewing a knockoff Chinese pedal commander. Which, yeah, I mean, I won't argue with you. They both do the same thing. This is obviously cheaper, but it works. Like, and I think that's what you want at the end of the day, something that works. It does work as advertised. I did have an issue with the connector with mine. I looked at other videos. I didn't see where people actually had that issue. So it could just be a one-off thing for me. But if you get this thing and you're in the market for a pedal commander and something without having to pay pedal commander prices, this thing does work. I guess I could recommend it. Assuming that, you know what I'm saying, hopefully you don't have the same connector issue that I had. It's pretty functional. You get an app and everything seems to work. And it's small enough you can hide in the car. And I want y'all to let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this. We hit 1,000 subscribers. I got this pedal commander thing in my car that I don't know that I'm gonna keep in here. So I might do a giveaway on it. If nobody wants it, I'll keep it. Probably, I might actually leave it in here. I don't know yet. But if nobody wants it, you know, I'll keep it. But if y'all are interested and want me to do a giveaway on this thing, if you have a GSF and you watch my content, it might even work for a GS350. I have to do some research on that to see. But if you're interested in winning this thing and you want it, let me know, and I might work something out with you. We might be able to come to some, you know, 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I might be interested in doing something like that. So y'all let me know. But I'm gonna conclude this video here. I feel like I've been long-winded. We did get this thing installed. It does work. Did encounter some problems, but we worked through those. that's gonna conclude this video, y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching so much. I thank y'all for like getting me here, because maybe hitting 1,000 subscribers was the motivation I needed. But anyway, that's gonna conclude this video. Peace.